again.
You want to hear it right now?
I want to hear the story right now.
All right. It all started when I was at a convenience store on the corner of Archibald and Mountain Road, and around 12:30 a.m. And I took a taxi there, and upon leaving the taxi, I didn't pay him because I had to go inside the store to get some funds. So once I left the store with my funds, as well as my gallon of water and spicy chips, the taxi driver informed me that he had telephoned the police officers, or the police force, that I was leaving that I was ditching him on the bill, essentially. And then, so I paid the taxi driver. It was obviously a misunderstanding, but as I was paying the taxi driver, the police officer approached me, at which point he began interrogating me about my nightly endeavors, I guess, and then he proceeded to offer me a drive to my destination, which was about, I don't know, a 5-minute walk maximum. And thereafter I refused the drive, and then he inquired to see my ID, at which time I refused. And then once I refused to show him ID, he approached me suddenly, so I raised my hand, stepping back, and he grabbed my arm and subdued me to the ground, inflicting superficial face wounds.
Can you show those face wounds?
Well, I can show some remnants of them. I'm not sure, perhaps, if you can see them.
That's not so superficial. That's like that looks like a scar to me.
Yeah, and then thereafter he handcuffed me, searched me for weapons or whatever they search you for, and then read me my rights and dragged me to the police station. Yeah. Oh, and while I was lying on the ground, subdued and handcuffed, he removed my wallet from my persons and searched it, retrieving my ID, and...
And were you resisting arrest at all?
No, I was not resisting arrest. I was absolutely compliant the entire duration of the...
What was he saying?
Oh, and he was audibly, he was yelling. Well, yeah. He was telling me to to stop resisting arrest, and at which point I was baffled that it wasn't necessary because I wasn't resisting arrest. I was captured? Yes, and this was all taped live at a Needs convenience store on the corner of Mountain Road and Archibald at 12:30 a.m. between the 12:30 a.m. and 1 a.m.
In Moncton, New Brunswick.
In Moncton, New Brunswick.
And what are you going to do about this now? You had to spend the weekend in jail because of this?
Yeah.
How many? What night?
Yes, sir.
So you spent the weekend in jail.
Yeah, and now I'm.
And then you had a court case on Monday morning.
No, but which was the charges were all dropped on me.
The charges were all dropped on you.
Yeah.
From this police officer who did this.
Officer Wong.
Officer Wong.
Yeah.
What about this? How did this hearing take place?
No, there was no hearing because the charges were dropped. No, that's what they do now. Like, I talked to another buddy of mine who was in a relatively same situation, except he was drinking and driving. That's why he was.
Okay. Thanks a lot.